Hi, I'm Nick Bonner for TreeStuff.com. We've got Cale Royer down there in the corner of the screen.
Also from TreeStuff.
Running the sticks. You're like the fixer for TreeStuff. I like that.
Yep.
How many joysticks are involved in producing the videos?
I've got all sorts of things. I've got special mouse. I've got electronic pens.
Okay. Cool. But no joysticks.
No joysticks. I've got this thing.
Okay. Nobody knows what that is. That's okay. Let's tell people why we're here today, okay? Listen, Notch Steel Gecko Spurs, they're back in stock. These things have been in and out of stock, mostly out, it seems like forever. And there's a reason for that. They're the best Spurs on the market. They're grossly underpriced, if I'm being honest, compared to the rest of the market. And when they come in stock, people just buy them, or there's so many back ordered that they just ship out. But listen, we have more than we need right now. Like, not that we need, but we have more than we've already sold. So you can actually buy a pair. You can go online, you add it to your cart, you can check out and get it today. And that's kind of unheard of with these Gecko Steels lately. You guys hear there's boats turning sideways and all sorts of awful stuff happening. But you can get these Spurs now. And what makes these things so good? Let's talk a little bit about some of the features. They don't come with these gaff guardians. I'll take that off there. But you get the option. You can get this in either a 2 3/4 or a 1 3/4 inch spur. That's either tree or pole, so they come in both. They've got obviously a giant hard cuff, which is very cool. And then you see just a ton of padding here. That's gonna make it look comfortable and make it actually be comfortable. And then you got a nice wide Velcro to disperse the force when you strap this down to your leg. One of the things that really makes this type of spur stand out is the fact that the shank of the stirrup is actually connected to the shell. So the shell cannot move independently or pivot separate of the shank. And that's what keeps all the pressure aligned in the same place. And it also stops the metal shank. Let me show this to you. So it stops this metal shank here from leveraging into your leg, right? Because when it's how it kind of pulls into your leg this way when you're climbing, it's bringing the pad with it, or the cuff, and by default, then it's bringing all of the padding with it as well. So yeah, how many people we got watching, Cale?
Oh, I've got 20-some. 25, 26.
Are there people in the chat that already have these Spurs?
Eric Kerr was saying that he loves those Spurs. Hi, bud. Sorry, the baby just woke up. Yeah, Eric Kerr's already got them. Otherwise, Lenny Berard, thanks for coming. Hi. Not a lot of activity yet. I think people are still, I don't know, waking up or getting off of work right now.
Well, we don't have a lot to say today. We want people to know that the Gecko Steel Spurs are back in stock. They're the best spurs that you can find, I think. And how much are these? These are $330.
I think
compared
so.
to some of the other options out there, you might be paying $100 or $200 more, and I'm not really sure what you're getting. These come with your basic. It's not the real leather. It's like that rubberized, vulcanized leather, plastic stuff. But it's durable as all get out. It lasts. It's a simple, reliable form. You've got a standard steel split ring. These are not the ones that separate. These are the good ones. Everything about these Spurs, to me, is the best. And again, I think they're underpriced. So
why steel instead of aluminum?
So steel's cheaper than aluminum. That's one reason. And because aluminum is lighter than steel, but you have to use a lot more of it to get the same strength. I don't have the weight. What's the listed weight on a pair of these, Cale? because they're not heavy, right? That's the thing, is look at how skinny the steel is. It's so thin,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be small, and it can provide less bulk. But to do this out of aluminum, you look at a pair of aluminum geckos, and they're really, I mean, beefy shanks. And while aluminum is light, it's still metal. It doesn't weigh nothing. So I think those are the reasons, right? Steel's really strong. You can use less of it, and the weight savings when you engineer it correctly is not as drastic as it used to be. But a good question.
Also, a lot cheaper.
It is cheaper. It's cheaper to work with. It's cheaper to source. It's more plentiful. Yeah, exactly.
Now, what about the cuff? Because usually these cuffs are like leather and steel and all that. Do you want to talk about the design of this?
It's a piece of plastic, right? Let me put my trusted Gaff Guardian back on so I don't stab myself in the stomach here. But yeah, I mean, it's a piece of plastic, so you can see. I mean, I'm not like the world's biggest guy or anything, but at least. But it's, you know, it can be bent, but it's very, very strong, and it's going to really widely evenly distribute the force against your leg. You want me to put it on?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well,
let's hear some of those Velcro noises.
Oh yeah, some more Velcro noises.
Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. Do we have a WellPro version?
A what?
A WellPro? WELPRO?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Let's learn something.
Yeah. Help us out here, Jerry. Apollo Lewis says he's got them. Michael Piepenhagen says he has them. Gary Henyon's very happy with his. Only uses them a couple times, but mostly do spikeless climbing. Good. We like that. Anytime you can do spikeless climbing that means you're working on healthy trees and keeping them safe.
See, I mean, you can see I would probably adjust this up. I have not climbed in this pair, so they're pretty low on me.
Mm-hmm.
I can go grab some tools and show the adjustment process.
If you want.
Yeah, I might have the right for that.
Okay.
Let's see what that looks like. I'll be right back. You talk to people, tell them that this is in stock and that it's available for sale.
Yeah, so the new Notch Gecko Steel Climbers in stock right now. I will have a little power cube up in the center of the site when we're done with this that says like in stock, click here, and you can get them $329.99. They are one of the highest rated products that we have, especially in the Spurs category. You can find those in there, and they're very, very popular. They're never on our shelves. Let's see, capacity 350 pounds, steel leg iron construction with rust-proof finish, 4-inch wide upper calf strap with maximum security. So another thing is that calf strap is so large that it's able to spread out your weight on it when you're using it to make it much more comfortable. Hot forged replaceable steel gaffs that you can either get in the pole version or you can get in the tree version. And here we go. That's what I was looking for. The adjustable height. It can go from 14 3/4 inches.
I definitely got the wrong tool here, Cale. I'll be right back.
So it goes either from almost 15 inches up to a full 21 inches in 1/4 inch increments. So it can fit pretty much anybody. And also, like I said, it's $329. So if you're getting something comparable in the modern Spur section, you're looking at let's see, the classic aluminum that are $539, or you might even be looking at the Climbrite aluminum Spurs or the Stein X2s for $479. But once again, like he was saying, bigger and bulkier and and sometimes not as nice. If you are going to get these, just like any other spurs, grab some Notch Gaff Guardians. They are $12. That's the little orange thing right there that you see on the screen, and it will keep you from having to clean off dirt and gunk off of that, and accidentally, like when you throw them in the back of your truck, you stab your leather seats, because everybody has leather seats in their work pickup truck. Sorry, here we go. Velcro version with Velcro straps. They don't come with the Velcro straps. They
on the lowers. The lowers.
Yes,
are
the
not
lowers.
Velcro
It comes with that upper big 4-inch. You can get Velcro straps, or you can get the Quick Connect lower spur straps that Notch has.
Oh, I like those. They're like the seatbelt, like the Cobra style.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that up here. Screen capture. Window. Select.
But once
There
you get
we
the
go.
right tool, it's a torque spit, Cale.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, and you know my vision's failing on me, so of course I
Mhm.
grabbed the wrong bit, the first one.
Here you go. Here's the these are the Quick Connect lower spur straps. So it's got a little Velcro thing here that you do your adjustment, and then when you put it on, you don't have to readjust anything. You don't even have to readjust that Velcro. You just kind of snap it on and off like it's a sort of like a seat belt. So $70 for a pair of those, and you never have to mess around with putting your spurs on like that at all.
All right, let's. So I went ahead and did the height adjustment on this one here, Cale.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see just how much better that looks right there, being up closer to my knee.
Yep, not hitting the boots.
Yeah, it's definitely not nice, not super low on my boot like it was. You can see that's a nice really nice fit.
Mm-hmm. And that plastic, part of the thing that it does is it bends around your legs as you put it on, so there's more contact with the actual padding.
Yeah, so let's see here if I can appropriately demonstrate this for you.
What's it gonna climb?
So when you apply force to the spur tip, it bends the shank in towards your leg, but because the shank is connected hard to the pad, all that leverage is then dispersed. Whereas like when you have when I first started climbing, they gave us these leather pads that just went over the top of the shank. Well, the shank's still just pressed right through the side of the pad into your body, right? So like it was only as good as the center of the pad was. There was really nothing supporting it. And then they started to come out with the like the steel inserts inside the pads, but those weren't connected hard to the shank, so it would like jingle jangle around and would get out of position. With these, it's always in the optimal position. And if you find, like for example, that it's rubbing right here on your shin for you and it's a little uncomfortable, you can just take the Velcro, raise it up and cheat it up a little bit, right, and protect that spot, and make it more comfortable. So
Yep.
Look, these are the Notch Gecko Steel Spurs. They're the best value spur on the market, and I think personally that's really the only spur you need to get. And they're always out of stock. They're not out of stock now. They will be out of stock soon. I'll bet you we don't have any more by Black Friday. So I would get some while they're available for sure. And you can use the coupon code online. You can save 7% off. We've also got a rope bag promo up on the site right now. You can get like a 50% off of a bull rope bag There's all sorts of deals to be had, so check it out and get yourself a pair of Notch Gecko Steel Spurs. Cale, did we forget anything?
Let's see, for pole gaffs, yes, they come in pole gaffs. We do have the pole gaffs in stock as well, so we've got both pole gaffs and tree gaffs in stock. Otherwise, I think that's it.
I can just stand here and like arch my foot back and forth if people want to ask more questions.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions about anything, life, happiness, babies.
How many people are watching right now, Cale?
We got 17 people on YouTube, 12 people on Facebook.
How many on Facebook?
12. What
Do you
are
want to know anything?
What are the 2 holes for by the gaff? 2 holes for by the gaff.
So I was using the torque wrench here to adjust. So there's this one right here and another one that's underneath. Here, and I was just adjusting these to raise the cuff up on the shank.
Oh, I see what the question is. Shane wants to see you climb.
You want to see me climb?
Yeah, do it on the shed over there or something.
On the shed?
Yeah, climb the shed.
I mean, I got my big broken out tree right here. I don't have my harness and stuff is in my car.
You don't need that.
You know what? I'm not going to climb today because I just have the one. I'll show you guys what happened to this tree in my yard, and then we'll sign off here, okay?
All right. Yeah, how long has the tree been like
I don't know
that?
if you guys know, I called Ryan Torsicolo to come and take care of my tree for me. And I was like, Ryan, I can't do it on my own. I need some help. This tree's really, it's awful. And he said, okay, I'm going to come out. I'm going to help you. And 3 days before he was coming, half the tree fell off into my yard. So we decided to put off cabling it. And then, let me see if I can put my camera on here. I'm on the phone with the power company about a tree that fell in the front of my house. And literally this tree just falls down like while I was on the phone with the power company. And I mean, it's a monster. It's so big.
Yeah.
And it's all hung up back there, and I just haven't even gotten back there to take care of it. You know how they say, like, the shoemaker's children have no shoes?
Mm-hmm.
But look at this thing. This tree is so cool on the inside. It's all, like, totally hollowed out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can run around to the other side.
Yeah, that one's, that's a big mess.
This construction was done. My neighbors are redoing their basement, but this was done after the tree fell down. It didn't cause the tree to fall down.
Oof.
So yeah, I got to get out here and clean this, up, and at least buck the limbs up into something that we can put in our fireplaces or something. I mean, it's just enormous. There's a shovel for scale.
Good.
So I was thinking of putting in a wildlife cavity. I saw a video from the community expert program last year about how to make wildlife cavities.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, look, I'm done.
There you go. Pretty easy right there.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, listen, everybody. We got the Spurs. They're in stock. They're never in stock. You should get them while they are in stock because they're the best Spurs for you. Yeah, get yourself a deal at TreeStuff. Thanks for watching. How was that? Good?
Yeah, that was good. Didn't really have
torque screw. I mean, who does that? Who uses torque screws for
I don't know. I will say though that if I'm building something and I can just use the same screw for the whole thing, I'm going to use Torx.
What?
If I'm building something and I can use the same size screw for the whole thing, I'm going to use Torx screws. I'm just going to go ahead and
I mean, I like torque screws